Okay, so let's restart again. My name is Satya Shukla from Aussie Education and Migration. We are bringing you live Facebook on every Tuesday at 4 p.m. regarding various visas for Australia, various student issues for Australia. And today we are going to discuss about Australian student visa, the admission process, specials from various different universities and colleges, and how exactly this pandemic has affected our traditional way of education, okay, abroad. So to start with, there are a lot of questions on our Facebook live previously as well as on our Facebook page, that is there any idea when Australian borders are going to open? So no one would be in position to reply a definite answer that when exactly the borders are going to open. There have been some pilot programs, okay, which are getting postponed. Before it was planned for Canberra, then it was planned for South Australia, but still there is nothing concrete as such that okay, this is the date we are going to do something. Because as much as this is the fourth biggest sector in Australian economy, the Austrian government and all other stakeholders would not like to take a risk of human lives just for the sake of business. So the way this pandemic will go further, okay, we are expecting border to reopen into limited capacity in March 2021 and maybe into a full capacity from July or October 2021. But in saying so, the life should not stop. It's not that like that you want to study overseas, you want to experience the Austrian studies, and you are just waiting for the borders to open in order to apply for your visa or in order to apply for your studies. So what actually has happened in this industry? A lot of colleges, a lot of universities, they have started online courses. So these online courses are very separate, are very different than the distant learning what exactly people are used to in Indian subcontinent or Philippines or Vietnam or Korea or China. So these online studies which are being getting offered by the Austrian institutions, you cannot compare that with the distant learning, because in these online studies you are interacting, okay, when the live classes are there you are interacting with your professor, you are interacting with your other colleagues, assessment is going on like the way it should be into a physical classes. So it's not a distant learning. And the thing is, all these studies will be going to be counted towards your post-study work visa, for which again the rules have been changed, by the Austrian government, depending how the pandemic is going to shape up. Okay, you can apply for the 485 visa, post-study work visa, while you're on offshore. Okay, the wait period for 485 from 6 months has been increased to 12 months. So what exactly all this thing means is that due to this pandemic, your academic progress should not be stopped. You should not stop dreaming about a quality overseas, offshore, abroad education. So, what a lot of unis, colleges, and education providers are doing, okay, they are offering between 20% up to 35% scholarship for you to able to enroll for one or two subjects online. So, what that means? For example, let's say uh, if some uni or colleges they are starting their intake in October or November this year, so you can enroll into one or two subjects for this October or November intake. You can start classes online along with your professor and along with your other classmates, and depending on your academic progress, depending on your financial documents, and depending on your other documents ready file, you can get a COE also for next year February or March intake, and you can apply for the visa also. So on one hand, you are starting online classes so that your academic progress should not be hindered, and then on the other side, you are applying for your visa also. So what will happen in this case is, for example, let's say a case officer is going to open your file in January next year. You did apply for visa at this moment, and let's say there is a heavy wait period, and a case officer opens your file in January 2021. And when the case will open, when your file will open, a case officer can see that you're already enrolled, you're already studying. So it will become very hard for the case officer to able to refuse your visa unless and until your documents are bogus or there is some fraudulent information has been provided as a part of your application. So by doing these online studies, what exactly are you doing? Okay, first you are enhancing your prospect of getting a positive visa approval, and secondly, you are experiencing Austrian studies via these online tools, whether it's a Zoom link or Microsoft classes or other online medias. Okay, and again, as advised before, these online classes or these online tutorials are not like a distant learning. You got access to the student support, you got access to the online classes, group discussions. Okay, and you can practically see your lecturer or your professor face to face. So don't think that these online classes are medium to grab money by the education provider or education agents from you. By doing these online courses, by doing these online classes, you are showing that you are a genuine student. Your intention is to study, not just to wait for a visa outcome for Australia or any other country. So the whole idea here is you apply for your online studies now so that you can get one or two subjects done, and you apply for visa also, and whenever the borders will open, you got a visa to enter to Australia. So now, as a part of the student visa journey, what exactly you have to do? Okay, so you have to first see what year 10, year 12 or bachelor study you have done, and according to that studies, according to the base of your previous studies, what can be a future prospective studies will be there for you in various Australian institutions, whether it's a college or unis. And also don't get into misinterpretation that you will not get a visa in Australian colleges. Every one colleges or unis, they come under the same AQF level, okay, under the same ESCA rules. Okay, yes, unis might have some better infrastructure, but there are a lot of colleges who do have a very equivalent or even better infrastructure than most of the unis also. So don't get scared in choosing a college or uni. So depending on your previous studies, okay, you can choose various colleges or unis on offer. So if you talk about Aussie Education Group, okay, we represent more than 15 universities, more than 15 to 20 universities, and more than 160 colleges in Australia. So you can choose from various colleges and unis for us, ranging from Southern Cross Uni, Charles Stewart Uni, AIT, VIT, Macleay College, Torrance Uni, ECU, Leaders College. There are plenty to choose from: Swinburne Uni, Victoria Uni, Chisholm TAFE, CIT Canberra, OZ Ford College, Central Queensland Uni, Edith Cowan Uni, La Trobe, Swinburne, whether it's Sydney or Melbourne, Victoria Uni, Sydney, CSU, already told you, James Cook, Excelsior College, as I told you, one of the best, among the one of the best colleges in terms of infrastructure. AIT, now level 1 college, CIM, Canterbury Institute of Management, uh, the group who runs the what you call the UCQ, they are the one, okay, who is running the CIM. So there are a lot to choose from. So depending on your previous studies, that what you have done, you choose your future course. So as a part of GT assessment criteria for uni or college itself, you need to show them that yes, you want to study this course because there is a need for this course for your future career. So you need to show that why you haven't done this course in your country of origin. What are the reason which has prevented you from not doing this course into your own country? Why you want to go to Australia only to do this course? Why not Canada? Why not UK? Why not US? Why not European countries? Why only Australia? And if you choose Australia, and let's say you have chosen, for example, Southern Cross Uni in Sydney, then why did you choose only Southern Cross Uni? Why not some other uni or some other education provider? Let's say you have chosen Torrance in Melbourne, so why Torrance in Melbourne only? Why not some other education providers? Okay, let's say you have chosen a Swinburne Sydney campus, then why Swinburne Sydney only? Why not some other education providers? Okay, and if you have chosen, let's say, Sydney, then why only Sydney? Why not some other cities? Okay, what are the advantage you are going to get by doing this course from this particular provider? Why you have not think about going to some other provider or some other city? Now let's say, like, that you have done this course, what type of future career growth you can expect in your home country? Let's say you have done the masters in information technology, okay, and you'll get a job as a system administrator, and let's say you are from India, so you need to show that how big the IT industry in India is. What can be the future prospect for a system administrator into Indian IT market? What are the job, you can expect after doing a degree from Australia in comparison to someone doing a degree from India? How would you get advantage by having a foreign degree? How would you get advantage by having an international exposure in terms of studies and possible work experience in Australia? And then again, you need to show, your social ties, your family ties, your assets, and how, the money which you spend on this course, okay, will be justified against the future prospective outcome of your career because of these studies. So these are very important things. So once you satisfy the GT criteria for college or uni, in terms of putting a statement of purpose to this college or unis, okay, a bit of more modification into that SOP, and that become a GT statement for your visa lodgement also. Because when you are doing a SOP for your college or uni admission, guys, do that as a visa ready GT statement. Because if you can write down a proper GTE in the time of admission itself, that means you have done 90% of your job. Because genuine temporary intent criteria statement is the most integral part of your visa assessment process. When the case officer, when he opens up your file, straight away normally they look into your GTE, okay, and then they go through. And when you are doing a GTE, please, please, please don't copy paste from, different agents who have given you something, or different templates. A case officer would go through hundreds and thousands of visa file in a week and in a month. He don't want to hear that, hey, Australia is the second best country in the world. Okay, Sydney and Melbourne are amongst top 10 cities to live in the whole world. Everyone knows this one. Come with the practical figure. Come with your personalized ideas that why you want to do this course. Okay, put the figures, put the facts in front of the case officer. Don't give him the same, old story, same lines: after doing this I'll become a finance minister of India or Nepal. Don't get into that habit. A GTE statement, a statement of purpose, is something which is your own story. Okay, all the love stories cannot be same, so same thing, all the SOPs cannot be same. Yes, the generalized idea from a SOP or GTE can be same, but put them into your own words. Okay, don't let a case officer think that this has been copy pasted from somewhere else, or he has just seen that before two files when he was assessing some file in the morning compared to your file in the afternoon. So it's very important. Yes, agents, they will help you, they will guide you in writing a SOP, in writing a GTE, but at end of the day, SOP or GTE, okay, is your own wordings, your own story, your own love story. No one can tell this better, no one can tell that better than you yourself. So please, 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 even if you got limited English, even if you cannot express yourself properly, get help from agents, get help from your friends. There is no uh, nothing wrong in getting help, but at the end of the day, it should be your story. It should be what you want to say, that why you want to study in Australia, rather than someone else writing a 10-page essay and then getting a refusal, and then you say that, hey, it got refused because of not having a good GTE. Normally, there is no such criteria that GTE should be 1 page, GTE should be 5 page, or GTE should be 10 page. Okay, but personally, if you ask me, I don't like any GTE more than 3 to 4 pages. If you cannot express yourself into 3 to 4 pages, then even if you write 10 pages, it's like, you're just putting all the rubbish on the plate, which is not needed. And also understand, you are year 12 pass, or you just passed your bachelor, and you are applying for overseas studies. You are not a NASA scientist that we are asking you for a project report. That should not be the case. Simple thing: genuine temporary intent criteria statement, statement of purpose, why you have chosen this course, why you haven't done this course back in your country of origin, why you have chosen Australia only, why not some other country like US, UK, Canada, New Zealand, or the European countries, how this study is going to help you for your future career, how are the subjects as a part of your curriculum are going to help you in your future career, why you have chosen this education provider only, why not someone else. Okay, why you have chosen this particular city, why not some other city in Australia, what kind of job or business you can expect in your home country after completing this course, how this course will help you in grow in your future career in your home country, in terms of financial rewards, in terms of like, moving to a senior management level or different management level, and how you are attached with your family or social attachment or financial attachment with your country. Okay, that will be an incentive for you to go back to your country of origin. All said and done, even if 95% of the education providers and almost 100% of the agents, they know that your purpose of coming to Australia to study might be something different than the study itself, but still, as a part of genuine temporary intent criteria, okay, you are getting granted a student visa for a sole purpose of study in Australia, to get education in Australia. So please make sure your GTE statement, which is the most integral part of your success story for your visa file, should be your own story. It should not be copy pasted. It should not be like, taken from some other GTE statement and things like that. So show the proper research. Okay, show that you are a genuine temporary entrant, and after completing this course from Australia, you will go back to your country of origin, whichever country you come from. Okay, so look into that one. It's very important. So once you get the, like, all the documents done, you send your application to uni or colleges. Okay, most of them will offer you a conditional offer letter, which can be conditioned to, like, maybe your English language requirement, or maybe providing them all the documents certified by a notary or someone else, or like, asking you any particular condition to be fulfilled before they can offer you unconditional offer letter. Please make sure you never pay fee to any educational institutions, okay, on conditional offer letter. You should only make a payment for fee once you get unconditional offer letter. It's very important, team. It's very important, because unconditional offer letter doesn't give you guarantee of issuance of confirmation of enrollment, COE, and without COE you cannot lodge visa. Okay, so fulfill all the conditions of conditional offer letter to get the unconditional offer letter. Once you got unconditional offer letter, then and then only you should pay the fee. Okay, make the payment of fee to your agent account or your educational institutions as per the arrangement between your education agent and the institutions. Okay, and normally you should get your COE within 3, 5, 7, or 14 working days, depending on the workload on the education provider, depending on the intake which you are going, and depending, like, how close to intake you are. Normally COE process is very fast. Once you make the payment, okay, payment might hit the education provider's account in 3 to 5 working days, and after that, within 3 to 5 days, you should get a COE. You get a COE, but sometime delays can be there. Okay. And also, in case of, like, visa refusal, or visa, like, getting refused due to some XYZ reason, except PIC 4020 fraudulent document, your education provider will refund the fees back to the credit card or back to the account where it has been paid, unless otherwise advised by the students. Okay. So please, please, please do make sure that if you want your fees to come back to you, pay from your own bank account or your own credit card. It can take anything between 21 days up to 45 days for the refund of fee. That's the standard process. I don't think anybody would be able to help you that much, apart from pushing the education provider to refund ASAP. Okay. So these are the process to get to your Australian visa, or your Australian, like, student process. Okay, there are a lot of education agents who are very good and who are very knowledgeable around you. Please go and visit them. Okay, if you do want us to help you, we got offices in India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and of course in Australia. Okay, contact our team in Australia on 0406 107 107. Our number is 0406 107 107. If you are in India, you can call our team on 9100 107 107. If you are in Nepal, you can call our team on 9851 107 107. If you do need some information about some colleges, unis, fees, scholarship, you can send an email to us, okay, on info@aussieeducation.com.au. Email is info@aussieeducation.com.au, or you can, of course, send us a WhatsApp message on any of those numbers. If you're in India, 9100 107 107. If you're in Nepal, 9851 107 107. If you're in Australia, 0406 107 107. Okay, at this moment, due to the pandemic, okay, lot of college and unis, they are offering up to 30% scholarship. So grab the advantage of this scholarship, okay, which will reduce a lot, okay, for your course fee. So imagine, like, let's say someone like Southern Cross Uni, okay, if their master course is about $4,000, due to 25% scholarship for the full course, I'm talking about, guys, 25% scholarship for the full course for November and February intake. Sorry, my apology, February intake has not yet been announced. So for November intake, okay, a course fee will go from $4,000 per subject, okay, to $3,000 per subject, because of the 25% scholarship. So that's a huge saving. So I do understand, I should not say that corona pandemic is good for anyone in the world, but sometime, okay, adverse situation like this does bring an opportunity for anyone and everyone. So this is an opportunity for you to enroll online at a discount price, at a huge scholarship, start your studies, apply for your visa. Because you are doing your courses online, chances of visa approval will be very high. And at the same time, because of the uncertainties towards the border opening, almost all the education providers are offering you 10%, 20%, 30%, up to 35% scholarship also, okay, which will give you a huge saving if you look into the full course. Imagine a course which is $50,000, okay, for 2 years. If you are getting a 25% discount, that's a huge discount. Okay, that will come down to about 37,500. So you won't get this opportunity every now and then just because of pandemic. Okay, this discount, this scholarship, okay, and this advantage is there. Take the advantage, contact our team, okay, throughout India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, or in Australia. We have tie up with a lot of colleges and unis throughout Australia, and we are here to help. Okay, if you cannot reach us by phone, you can send an email to us on info@aussieeducation.com.au. There will be a lot of specials from time to time, lot of scholarships from time to time, which we will communicate through our Facebook page, Aussie Education 11. So do subscribe to our Facebook page, Aussie Education 11, or you can alternatively subscribe and like our YouTube channel also, which is youtube.com/Aussie Education. So get up to date with all the information about all the migration news, about all the education news. Okay, because yes, pandemic has impacted everyone, but sometime, okay, during this pandemic you can see an opportunity to put your career onto a right path. You might not have got 25%, 30%, 35% scholarship if this pandemic would not have been there. Currently we are looking into the visa grants from offshore, which would not have taken place if this pandemic would not have been there. So do take advantage of such situation in a positive manner for your bright career, for your bright future. I will never say that pandemic is good for the world, but it has created an opportunity for a brighter future. So apply for Australian universities and colleges for various courses. Our teams are there to help you out. Do contact Aussie Education team. If you cannot contact by phone, you can always contact by email, info@aussieeducation.com.au. As advised, we got tie up with lot of colleges and unis. Okay, so whatever college and uni you're looking for, we might be there, and if we are not there, we can help you still getting an admission through our channel partners, through other partners who are here who works with us. Okay, but we do have a presence in almost every state, in every territory. Okay, so whether you are looking for admission into Southern Cross Uni, Chatsworth Uni, Victoria Uni, Swinburne, James Cook, uh, Edith Cowan, Torrance, Latrobe, CKU, colleges like CIT Canberra, okay, whether Chislong, TAFE, like Victoria Institute of Technology, Macleay College, AIT now level 1, Canterbury Institutes, Leader College, OZ4 College, Wentworthville institutions, do contact our team. We are here to help. You can contact us via WhatsApp, via email, via our online contact form, or of course via phone calls. Thanks a lot for joining us. Stay tuned every Tuesday 4 p.m. If you do missed it, okay, you can watch on the YouTube at youtube.com at Aussie Education /Aussie Education. Thank you, team. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for the Aussie Education. Thanks from Aussie Education team. Thank you.